Hey guys, how you doing? Got tagged by AOK Foraging and Adventures and Ed at Grizzlytaco. They both tagged me in a tag called the Dearest tag. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's called that either. It's 11 questions. Why don't we call it the 11 question tag? Anyway, I'm out here on an overnighter, kind of a windy day. It's supposed to get cold tonight and then possibly snow tomorrow, so I hope you can hear me. Anyway, let's get on to reading those 11 questions. Looking right into the sun here, so excuse me. Technology, even in the woods. All right. Question number 1. Do you prefer to go on a trip alone or in a group? I love solo camping. There's something about it. It's a something good for the soul. I love getting out in the woods by myself. Gives you time to think. It's a great time to test your skills. You have no one else to rely on, and sometimes it's an eye-opener to what you've forgotten, what you don't know, and what you think you know. So again, it's kind of windy out here. I hope you guys can hear all right. But you know, if it's a vacation or something like that, I like that sort of a group setting on that. And sometimes, you know, if you got a buddy or a best friend, and you guys don't get to get out that often, and you just go out for a weekend or an overnighter, those are nice too. This weekend I was actually supposed to be out with OutdoorsmansParadise, but he come down with the flu, so we were going to do a hot teepee camp, but you know, the flu's going around, so came out by myself. Anyway, what has been your most challenging trip or hike to date? Every one that I have to pack for. No, the most challenging. The very first time I went out to Lake Perry, the military trail, I was carrying a pack that was much too big for me, way too big, and I had it well overpacked. Didn't check out the terrain. You know, if you guys go back and check it out, I'll put a link at the end or in the description. But I didn't check out the terrain. I didn't go out and check out the trail beforehand, and being overpacked, first turn, just it was like endless hills and the endless turns that never end. But that had to be the most challenging. Okay. What is the most beautiful sleeping place so far? Every time in the woods. It doesn't matter. I don't know that I've had that perfect, or you know what I'm saying, one that was better than the other. I think they're all good. I've had some bad ones. Had some that I woke up pretty bad or had a rough night, but I think about it every time in the woods. What winter activities do you do? Camping. Haven't done much of it lately, but winter, you know, camping. I used to do a lot of hunting when I was younger. Haven't done that in a while. I used to live for hunting. I hunted every moment I could. At the time, I would carry my hunting clothes and my rifle in the car when I went to work, when I was on day shift. And as soon as I got off, I was switching clothes and heading to the woods to go hunting. When I was on, man, I say a lot. Maybe I should have thought about these more. When I was on second shift, I'd go out in the morning and go hunting in the morning and rush home and change. Sometimes I would carry work clothes, you know, the opposite. Go out hunting in the morning, stop, change into work clothes, put on my hunting gear and rifle in the trunk of the car and go on into work. But that would be my main outdoor activities. Have you ever been seriously hurt in the outdoors? Yes. Back to hunting, but at the time I was not hunting. I was helping a friend, tongue-tied again, helping a friend tear down his deer stand ladder, and the ladder collapsed and the platform was loose from the ladder. I was impaled on the ladder. Basically, I ended up with 3 steel plates and 18 screws in my face. I got a video on that if you want to go check that out. Got some, not really bad, but some, they're not gory, but some graphic pictures, but of, you know, the healing process, I should say. But yes, I've been seriously hurt in the woods. Do you practice any special survival techniques? Staying alive? I think that they're all special in their own way. I mean, you need to know all of them. But I can't say that I practice any special survival techniques. Nothing that I can think of. Anyway, sorry if I keep looking down, wanting to read ahead here a little bit. What do you think about a permanent bushcraft camp? Why, do you have one? I need one. Do you have one? No. Guys, I would love to have a permanent bushcraft camp. Again, hey, if you live in my area and you got some woods and you don't mind a guy setting up a camp on, get a hold of me. There's just something about having your own camp, be able to go, set up. You know, you got a lot of your camp already set up, so you don't have to carry as much gear. Just a sec, got some hikers going through. You know, that couldn't have been timed any better. That was perfect. What was that question? What do you think about a permanent bushcraft camp? I mean, nothing wrong with sharing the woods and trails with other campers and hikers, but it is nice to have your own place, your own setup, something you can set up more of a bushcraft style camp. Needless to say, I would love one. Anyway, number 8, what is your favorite recipe for cooking outside? I guess I would have to say I have my version of a spicy Nashville chicken. It's well, I'm going to be doing a video if all goes well tonight on that, so I'm going to be showing my versions of that in a video coming up. But that's probably my favorite. It usually gets to me afterwards, so it is spicy. Number 9, how do you motivate yourself in bad weather? 2 parts to that. How do I motivate myself at home to get out? Sometimes your guys' videos do it. I was watching a video from Absorbed Self-Reliance, and as I said, OutdoorsmansParadise couldn't make it. He had the flu. And I was sitting there going, oh, it's going to be nasty out. Oh, it's going to be cold out. I was watching his video and I went, you know, get out there. So I did. How do I motivate myself out in the woods in cold weather? I guess there is no way to you just keep going. If you've got to get somewhere, I mean, you stop, you warm up. You got to survive if you're on like a hike and it's really nasty. You just get there. Number 10, what is your dream destination? And again, were these, some of these are kind of vague, but I'm assuming they're looking at it from a bushcraft standpoint. I would love to be on a tropical island and kind of survive on that for a while. Just, be dropped off and make do. That would be, I would love that. you know, going to the mountains and all that, that'd be nice too, but I think I'd love a tropical island. If, you know, you're talking a vacation or something like that, I have a lot of places I'd like to go to. Scotland, Ireland, Australia, places like that. But I think, again, in the bushcraft vein, I think it would be a tropical island. And deserted island, if you would. But anyway, if I can get my phone to cooperate. 11. What is your heaviest piece of equipment? My sleeping bag, easily. Easily. I usually carry the MSS or MMS, military sleep system, or military modular sleep system. Sorry about that, a little dry. I need to go get a drink of water. But anyway, sleeping bag has to be my heaviest piece of equipment. I would like to find a nice, smaller down bag and replace that sleeping bag. Now, I guess we're supposed to tag some people. And I'm not good about tagging. I don't like to tag people. I don't know if they've done these, and I don't know how they feel about doing tags. So I'm going to, first off, tag my buddy OutdoorsmansParadise. Yeah, you thought that flu would get you out of doing camping, huh? No. I want to hear OutdoorsmansParadise. I know a couple of them that I wanted to tag before I got out here, but I noticed they had done it. Nathaniel's Adventures. I would like to see Nathaniel's Adventures. And one more. I haven't thought of that one yet, but when you see this, it's going to be on the scroll right here. Yeah, right here. Whoever you are, it's going to be right there. So anyway, no, that's the third one. I can't think of who I want to tag at this time. Guys, there's my Dearest questions, or 11 questions, however you want to look at it. I hope you enjoyed it. Guys, hope you're having a good weekend, and when you get a chance, get out in the woods. Talk to you later.